Hello, adventurers! I'm Gray, reporting directly from the wilds. What a beautiful place this is. We've got 50 Kukadobas, and my inventory is different from last time because I was a big idiot and fell into the ocean again. And lost everything. However, I went back, got them all back, we have 50 now. I really do need to keep track of how much fuel is in my jetpack. We got the taming bell. The dulcet tone of this curious bell will calm the anger of any feral slime that hears it. So this would be good for raising feral saber slimes or something, I guess? Or it might be just a good thing just to have around if I go into a dangerous location. Okay, so we got 50 Kukadobas now. I'm going to toss those in. I think, what does he do with every 3? Every 3 gives us a thing. One of these. Spicy tofu, it never quite fills you up. Favored by none, it's a food. This spicy tofu is made from Ogden's own secret recipe. Light, silky, and with a spicy kick, it is enjoyed by any slime, though none would call it their favorite. Best of all, if a slime is hungry, they're always willing to eat more. It's almost as if tofu isn't a real food at all! What do you mean? It makes the best burgers, I'm sure, so I've been told by vegans. On the ranch, spicy tofu can't be planted in a garden only fed to slimes. I don't think that this is going to be a very useful food, to be honest. Because I know you can feed any slime repeatedly. I guess it'll be good to have on you for, I think, gold slimes. Because I think gold slimes, they'll give you their plorts if you spam food at them. So I can just spam spicy tofu. So it might be a good thing to keep on me all the time just for that. So I think that might be what I use it for. I got some saber plorts. I also found a random ornament. I do want to get 25 more of these Kukadobas before we completely leave this area. And also, I was told a very valuable, very useful tip last time by you guys that I am definitely going to put to use this episode. Oh, I didn't even notice that they spawn up there. And that is that I can make my own saber slimes. Like, I can't actually bring any small ones with me because there aren't ones. Oh, I accidentally tossed in my Kukadoba. That was weird. Get out. However, you can make a big one yourself by combining a slime with the saber plort. So I just toss it at it and make yourself a nice little Gordo saber slime. I think that's a good idea. I think that'll be very useful. So we're going to do that once we go back to the farm. For now, let's get 25 more of these. Alright, we've got all the Kukadobas we need. It's time to crack these nuts and get on out of here. Okay, so 25 more, and we're going to get something a little special. I'm not sure if it's going to be something I'll come back here to get again, depending on how useful it is, but I want to see at least what it is. Oh, was it just a pack of tofu? Was that it? Was that all? Or what else was there? Oh, okay. Thanks so much for all those Kukadobas. You're off to a great start. The Miracle Mix I developed for my own crops is now available in your garden upgrades. Miracle Mix prevents fruits and veggies from rotting. And don't worry, I make it with all natural materials. Good, healthy stuff. But I didn't always think this way. I used to run a huge company on Earth that made Insta-food. Quick, cheap meals made of nothing but chemicals and preservatives. Hey, don't diss the food I live off of. As a college student in grad school, I live off of microwavable ramen, mac and cheese, and frozen food that I put in the microwave also. Everything comes off the microwave. We made billions, but we weren't making real food. Instead, our food engineers worked to design products. It wasn't right. So I came to the far, far range to grow my own wholesome food with my 2 hands. I wanted to leave my life on Earth behind. But enough about that. On to more Kukadobas. If you get me a bunch more, I'll give you the specs for a deluxe upgrade for your gardens. Get to it, Beatrix. I got a new recipe here, and I need loads of Kukadobas to get it just right. Oh, there's another upgrade in here, but it needs 120. Head back into the wilds and collect those Kukadobas. Our already for deluxe upgrade. What does that even mean? What is a deluxe upgrade for my gardens? What could that entail? I'm curious now, so that's something that I'm going to do later. For now, though, having an upgrade that keeps any food from rotting on the garden, I think that's actually a worthy addition. Because all this food here, there's a limit to how much can be laying on the ground here. Because after a while, the old stuff is just going to rot and expire. But if I put in Miracle Mix, it greatly increases the time it takes to rot so long as they're touching the garden soil. So it can't be so overflowing that they're pushed out of the garden, but this will allow a lot more to be stored. Now the question is, do I really need it? I already have so much food built up that I don't know what to do with, but I have the money, so I might as well spend it. You know, I feel like that's a fair mindset. You know, a lot of rich people, I think of like Jeff Bezos from Amazon. They have so much money. They're so rich that if you spent like $1 million every single day of your life, they would still be gaining money. They wouldn't be losing. Like $1 million is enough for me to live off of for my entire life, and I know, like conservatively, not like a lavish lifestyle or anything. But if you like live off of cheapish food, you know, don't buy the most expensive products, $1 million you could and you don't marry, don't have any kids, you could live your life off of $1 million. Imagine just being able to spend that much every single day and still be gaining money overall. That's how rich people like Jeff Bezos are. And it's probably way more than $1 million you could spend each day. I'm being conservative with that estimate, but it's crazy. Man, I wish I had that much. Well, actually, not that much money. What would be the ideal amount of money for a person to have? Because I know there's sort of a... there must be an ideal medium. Because people with a lot of money, from what I've seen, like studies have shown, people who have way too much money, more than they know how to deal with, are not the happiest people. Like, just being ultra rich doesn't make you happy. But if you're in a poor situation where you can't afford that much, and every little bit of money counts, you have to count your bills, make sure you have enough to make it through the day to pay your rent. Whenever you have that much money, suddenly getting a good amount of money to bring you out of the hole, to let you pay your debts and buy the house you want, that makes a big deal in terms of happiness. And maybe judging people by happiness is not always the best plan, but it does make a big difference. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it is a big factor in bringing happiness. But it doesn't mean that the more money you have, the more happy you are. There's a sort of extent where once you start getting too much money, you don't know what to do with it. People keep asking you to do certain things, and you don't need to buy all the things that you do with that money, and so it kind of gets overwhelming and confusing. You have to worry about managing it and all your assets and stuff like that, and it's actually worse for your well-being than having a smaller amount. Okay, Thora. Don't suppose you also got a cup of sugar kicking around too? I wish I did. 10 magma slimes and a roostro. Dang it, Thora, why do you always have to ask for the hard stuff? And you aren't even giving that much good stuff out of it. Or boom slime, sorry, not magma slime, boom slimes. Okay, so my question is, what should I combine the saber plort with? I know I can combine it with a hunter slime. Hunter slime likes roostros though, which is annoying. Saber slimes like meat, which is going to be rough because I'm not as good on the meat farms as I am the fruit farms, so I kind of don't want to combine it. I can't get quicksilver slimes because they feed off electricity and their plorts I sell right away, so I can't really do. But I don't have any other new slimes. I think the best thing to do right now would be to store these saber plorts, store the spicy tofu probably. Actually, I want to expand my inventory. I wish I could get one more slot, but I don't know how to get more upgrades unlocked on here. I might have to look that up real quick. Alright, turns out that you can't actually hold more than 4, and I probably don't need spicy tofu specifically to feed gold slimes. I think if you hit them with anything, they'll drop their stuff. And that's kind of annoying, but I can unlock some more upgrades using the 7Z Rewards Club. So I'm getting up there, but it's getting quite expensive to get more stuff. But once I start getting to the higher ranks, and I'm getting up there soon, I think rank 19 is when I start to unlock some more upgrades. It's like 19, 20, 21, and 22 are where I can unlock some more upgrades in the backpack machine. So we're going to get up there eventually. For now though, I kind of want to explore a whole new area. Because we have one that we haven't explored yet, which is up in here, up here. We've opened the door, we haven't explored. That rhymes and I didn't mean it to. So I think we're going to store our spicy tofu and go on an adventure. I think that'll be fun. Alright, here we are at the new area. I never actually finished my conversation from earlier about the ideal amount of money, but I kind of want to take a look in here first before we continue that. Okay. Oh, it's like an aurora. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Auto-saving. Now is this visible on the map? Not yet. Oh, I need to find the map module in here. What's this? It's a little bit weird. There must be some sort of lore or something that you can discover around this place. Some signs of the history of this place. Oh, look at that! It looks like an alien slime a little bit. Actually, it reminds me a little bit of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. If I remember correctly. I haven't seen that in ages. They're definitely slimes, though. Some cute little slime monuments. I like to think that in the past, people on this planet would, or the creatures on this planet would worship the slimes as legendary beings. Oh, what the? That one has a glow to it. Hello? Oh no! Oh no, the slime just ate some pudding! He ate some jelly. Oh man. Dude, you got a little something on your lip. You might want to... Yeah, there we go, there we go. Just suck it all. What is this? There's like a... There's a big door here. Hello? Ooh. Okay, that's not right. Can I open you? Some way? There must be a sort of big puzzle here of sorts. Something that I need to solve. It might have to do with this guy that's glowing. So that guy's glowing red, and the red crystal up there is also glowing. It looks like none of the other ones are glowing, though, other than that one. But why? Why is that one in particular glowing? Okay. So I'm gonna fly around here a little bit, but I think that the ideal amount of money would be something like 5-10 million, somewhere around there. This is US dollars, by the way. Sorry if you're in Australia or Canada or somewhere else. I'm talking about US dollars because that's what I best understand. An amount that allows you to pay for all your needs along with, like, good versions of all your needs. Not like the great value, like the cheapest quality stuff, but getting good stuff of what you need along with some good variety of fun stuff you can enjoy without having to worry too much about constantly having to manage your assets or being constantly afraid of someone taking advantage of you for all your wealth and getting robbed and all that stuff. I think it's like the perfect amount, and also there's less risk of family or friends getting too greedy and trying to get everything from you, because like 5-10 million, it's a good amount, but it's not like ultra rich or anything like that. I'd argue that most Americans should be millionaires by the time that they hit retirement age. I think that's a reasonable thing. Because if you're not a big spender, and if you're not in a really poor, low-paying job for your entire life, like if you spend your life actually doing effort into things, being organized, showing up on time, and also not sticking to careers that are crappy, and you actually try and like rise up, get some promotions and stuff like that, you shouldn't be stuck in a poor position your whole life. You should be able to save up over time and eventually get up there. And especially with like inflation and stuff like that, $1 million is not worth as much in the future anyway either. So that could also help get it up there to technically being a millionaire, even if it's not worth as much. I don't know, it might be a little bit of a pretentious thing to say, but I kind of think most people should be able to get up there if they work hard their entire life. Like my dad came to this country with nothing. Literally nothing but the clothes on his back and maybe like one suitcase or something as a refugee after running away from his country that was taken over by communists after World War II. Or the Red Army, sorry, not communists. He was able to get a good career after a long time of work. Like he didn't really start working and saving money until he was like 35, which is way later than most people start. And he saved up a lot, raised a good family, we have a nice home and all that stuff, because of all his effort that he's done. And my mom's just a waitress as well, but she also works really hard. I'm gonna open this, by the way. I wanna make this an area I can get to from anywhere. But I think that if you can save up that much, like that's pretty good. But about 5 million, maybe 10 if you want to live more lavishly. It's a perfect amount of wealth to keep you happy, while at the same time not being overwhelming. You know, I want to try shooting a plort into this thing because I've tried a slime and it didn't really work, but this is shaped like a plort in here. It's like crystal, so... Oh, that didn't quite work. Maybe this one's already active, because it looks like there's already a crystal inside. Actually, is that a pink plort? I think this is a pink plort. Oh, okay. I think I just need to shoot the right things into these slime holes. Because this one is clearly a honey slime. You can see by this bee-comb, hex comb pattern on the top. This one right here... Is this magma? It looks like boom. Ah! There we go! Okay, okay. So, I think that's how we do it. So we need to kind of figure out which ones we need to bring with us over here. What else is there? There's this guy. What is this one? Oh, that's the, Luminous. Luminous slime. So we need a Luminous, we need the... What's this one? Rock? Luminous rock. Luminous rock, luminous rock. Okay, there's one up here. This one is rad. Yeah, rad. It's green, it's rad. That's pretty rad, dude. Luminous rock, rad, honey. That's 4 of them. And this one is... Tabby? I think. Does it have a tail? I happen to pick up a tabby plort outside. Yeah. Okay, so how much is left? Oh, so just luminous, rock, honey, rad. We can do that. We can do it. I kind of want to grab some boom slimes on the way back as well, so we can complete that quest for Thora. Because Thora keeps on asking for too much. Thora, you need to stop. Come on. Okay, I actually happened upon a rock and a phosphor plort right outside, so we might as well just go ahead and throw those in. I think the rock one was over here. Yep. Sorry, I keep calling them luminous slimes. They're phosphor slimes. Oop. Alright, now we just need rad and honey, which I don't believe... Actually, rad is in this general area. Honey, I don't think is in this region, from what I recall. But we do have them at home, so we can probably take the teleporter home. That should be no big deal. Alright, we've got the boom slimes and the rooster that we needed from the indigo quarry, and I also found a rad plort just while wandering around. We do still need the honey though, so we're going to have to come back over here. Hopefully this place isn't getting too overloaded with plorts and stuff. How's it looking? It's starting to get there. I kind of don't want to deal with it right now either, so I'm going to let you guys flounder in tons of plorts, and we're going to deal with you later. To be honest, I think I should start working on getting some drones made. That way I don't have to worry so much about constantly feeding these guys and selling the plorts and all that. But that's going to be a pain to set up, so maybe in a little bit. Maybe in a little bit. Alright, we're about there again. I'm pretty excited because I don't know at all what is going to be behind this door. So, hopefully it's something really great. This game has not disappointed me at all so far, so I'm sure it'll be something fun to explore at the very least. Ah, this place is quite different in the daytime. Look at it. Wow. Okay. Let's throw in the rad plort in here. That didn't work. Where'd it go? I'm pretty sure it's a rad plort, right? Alright, let's throw honey in first. Actually, let's take a look at the door, just to make sure. I mean, it's green. The slime looked pretty much like a rad slime. Let's get a good look at the door, actually. Nice. Okay, so only one more to go. I think I just need to get closer. Ah! God dang it! Let me fly! I wish the jetpack went up a little bit faster. From what I've seen, though, like I looked up some of the upgrades for the backpack, the last ones that I need to get, which are from the 7Z Club upgrades and stuff. And the last ones, it didn't say in the description how much it increases it by. It just says, like, huge upgrade. So I'm hoping that those would be really nice upgrades to my stuff. Oh boy. I'm scared. Let's look at it from here. Actually, do I need to walk up to it to open it? I think I might use your approach. Oh, you're approaching me, the giant door? I have to approach you before I can open you. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh, I'm out of jetpack juice. That's not a word I should ever be saying. Jetpack juice. Oh, what a nice song. Into the past. Ancient ruins. All that is lost is eventually found and lost once more. Hidden behind a vast mountain range, the ancient ruins stand as one of the few known unnatural structures on the far, far range. Their origin remains a mystery, as do the strange occurrences that happen within. Home to quantum slimes that seem to express many other possible realities of their being, and phase lemon trees that do not remain in one time or place for very long. The ancient ruins defy logic and expectation. So I can find lemons here? You know, when life gives you lemons, I make life take the lemons back. Only one thing is certain in the ancient ruins. Within its deepest chambers lies its greatest secret. Could you call it the Chamber of Secrets? Actually, I have a real drum set here. Why am I like... Oh, sorry. Okay, let's do this. Live sound effects. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a really small, crappy drum set that I got for Five Below, which is a $5 and less shop, if you haven't heard of it. My dad loves that store. I don't know. My dad also loves dollar stores. He just likes to see what weird stuff you can get for cheap. Okay, but I think I'm going to end it off here. This was a bit of a strange episode, went on some tangents, but we solved the puzzle, we cracked the code, and we figured out what the Red Army, the Soviets, were talking about. Also, we opened this door. So we're going to explore this next time. It's going to be fun to explore the ancient ruins, a new area on the map, which we don't have on our map yet, but we will. We will by the end of next episode. This will be visible on the map. I am going to make sure of that. So, that's all for now. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate a like and a subscription. They really do help out, especially on a small channel like mine. And I hope to see you all on the next adventure!